What's going on, y'all? I'm gonna just get right into it because y'all already know what this is about. I just recently rewatched season 5 of Samurai Jack. Wonderful. So I said, why not make a top 10 of the 10 episodes? It's perfect. So let's get right into it, like I said. But I'm gonna go fast because I don't want to spoil too much for people who haven't seen it. So anyways, man, let's get right into it. Number 10, my least favorite episode, is episode 10. The reason why I have it here is because the way it ended. I feel like, first, we didn't get Jack's real name. For those of y'all who don't know, Jack is a name that was given to him on, the first or second episode of the first season. So, yeah, we don't get Jack's real name. I feel like Ashi didn't have to die because, technically, Aku didn't die. If you think about it, Jack did the same thing his father did. He trapped him in a sword, stuck him in the ground, and then Aku's building just blew up. I doubt an explosion can kill Aku. So, how did he die? That really doesn't make sense. But anyways, that's why I have it so low. The whole episode was good, though. The battle was wonderful. It's just the ending, man. It really just, I feel like Jack should have had a good ending. Anyways, on to number 9. Number 9 is episode 4. This episode was okay. It was pretty simple. They get swallowed by a creature. They gotta escape. They escape. That's the end of the episode. We get Ashi's backstory, but all in all, I feel like it was, don't get me wrong, it was still a fun episode, but number 9 in my opinion. On to number 8 is episode 5. And honestly, I was toe-on-toe with episode 4 and 5. The only reason I put this above episode 4 is because the Scotsman. We get the Scotsman versus Aku. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, it was a pretty simple episode. Jack's saving a group of slaves from this one guy, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was all in all an okay episode. Number 7 is episode 9. Now, I know a lot of people are probably wondering why it's so low, and that's only because we don't get to know what happened to the Guardian. That's a pretty big deal, man. I was really looking forward ever since episode 1, like what happened to the Guardian, we never know. We just get his glasses and the portal's destroyed. What happened to him, So yeah, other than that, it was a great episode. Yeah. I don't want to say too much about it, like I said, because I don't want to spoil anything, but it was all in all a great episode. Number 6 is episode 3. Now I feel like this was just a breather episode, but it was still great. We get the Lone Wolf and Jack. I thought that was wonderful how they did that. And then we finally get the Sisters of Aku versus Jack, the finale. It was pretty fast, but, I feel like it could have been better because, they're so skilled. I understand Jack is Jack, It ain't supposed to be hard for Jack to defeat somebody like that, but still. Like the intro of them, they seem so skilled and all, and they just felt like, I understand Jack got the upper hand and all, but anyways, I'm going to just leave it there. Number 3 is, episode 3 is pretty good. Now, top 5. Number 5 is episode 8. In my opinion, this was the funnest episode. We get Jack and Ashi coming together. They're bonding. And their opponent was very captivating. You really felt like they was fighting for their life, which is dope, especially since they're going to make it out. So, they really did a good job with that. And yeah, man, it was all in all a very, very fun episode. I really enjoyed that. Now, that's how you do a pretty much a breather episode, because it really had nothing to do with Aku, So yeah, anyways, on to number 4. Number 4 is episode 7. Now, this episode was beautiful, man. We got Jack going to the spirit world, finally getting his sword back. Ashi doing her thing, protecting Jack. We finally get a conclusion to her past. And yeah, that's all I can really say, because that's really all that happened. But it was just the visuals were breathtaking, man. So yeah, that's why I have it here at number 5. Number 4. Number 3, top 3, is episode 6. This episode, man, the nostalgia. That's why I have it here alone, just because of the nostalgia. Then we get Ashi, her redemption. Then we get Jack about to do what he's about to do, for those of y'all who know what I'm talking about. But Ashi stops him. And it's like they both have a redemption type of phase, So yeah, it was just dope, man. All the nostalgia, the club, it was great. Now on to number 2. Number 2 is episode 1. It was a great introduction. We get to see Jack, what he's been going through throughout the years, how it's changed him. He's still good, but he's fighting his inner evil. And it showed that, well, they didn't miss a step with that. Scaramouche was a great introduction villain. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about that one, too. All in all, it was a solid episode. That's why it's at number 2. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1. Drum roll, please. Number 1, in my opinion, is episode 2. This episode from beginning to end was just, well, it'll have you at the end as you'll see, man. It's action-packed, well-written. The visuals are amazing. The fight sequences are amazing. Jack is really, he doesn't know what to do. He's also fighting himself. So, and then they get this whole scene where they running in the rain. And then they in this place where Jack is. I'm gonna just leave it there. Like I said, I don't want to say too much for those of you who haven't seen it, but definitely watch that episode. Even if you just watch one, if you watch this episode, you're gonna want to watch the whole season. But yeah, anyways, man, that's my top 10 right there. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me y'all's top 10. Tell me, were you happy with the ending, with the whole season, or were you disappointed? And yeah. Thanks y'all for watching. Have a good day.